Okay, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. I haven't had that happen in a while. Like, I haven't had the game like lock from like change from borderless to like full screen in a while. Anyway, hello, Dedekin here. Tonight we're playing some more Lost Judgment. For a bit of context, or rather, context number 1. A little bit later, starting a little bit later than I wanted to. Totally didn't just wake up or anything. Yeah, no, I woke up late here. I set an alarm. I didn't even hear the alarm. I kind of just woke up, looked at my phone like, oh shoot, it's after 8. So, currently going through that at the moment. Second bit of context. Today may or may not be a shorter stream, question mark. And I say that because today's stream has one goal, and that is to wrap up side content. So we are right at the end of chapter 9. There's one bit of story bit left to do for chapter 9. 10, 20 minutes maybe. Then chapter 9's done. We start chapter 10, and then once we start chapter 10, there is one DLC sub-story / girlfriend. There's one side case left to do. And then that's kind of it. No, that's kind of it. Like, there is very scarily not a whole lot left for us to do. One side case, one girlfriend, maybe 2 side cases. Okay, so like there's one side case I managed to do before, like the guy that I'm following said that I can do. So maybe the other side case that's in the finale can be done sooner, but I kind of don't think so. We'll see. Regardless, I'll check now. Like, I'll check this chapter, I'll check next chapter, but like, yeah, no, like the main goal of today's stream is to just finish up the side content, and then after today's stream, which is going to probably be tomorrow and maybe Thursday, but after today's stream, we just get to do story. Chapter 10, chapter 11, chapter 12. There's no side content left. Literally just story. All the way until the finale, and then in the finale, we have the final 1 or 2 side cases, which would then finish up the town guard missions. I could probably do the gauntlet stuff on the side, just to obtain any last minute equipment, because I think there's a few equipments that are unattainable, except if you do the gauntlet. And yeah, no, like, so I will say right now, today might be a shorter stream, but that's mostly because our goal today is to, again, just finish stuff up. Alright, I am going to really quickly see if that side case isn't unavailable until the final chapter. I will probably do that like once or twice this stream.
Look who it is. Who's a good boy?
Oh, shoot. Alright. Checking. Nope, main story progress. And then that is that. Okay, yeah, that's funny. Okay, so nope, we cannot do that side case. Let's double check Kamurocho to see if the side case that's supposed to unlock next chapter is available. Wait, it is! It is! Okay, so this is definitely the second time this game where I've been able to do a side case outside of when the guard is recommending it. Okay, to be fair though, right? Even though this is the second time, like, logically speaking, you're supposed to lock in on story. I just happen to be able to walk away, so it's fine. Which I guess means, Well, okay, let's get the keywords done then, because this is the side case that unlocks keywords. Okay, no, it's in front of the... I'm just looking here first. Hold on 1 second.
いらっしゃいませ。
What did I buy here? Oh! Forgot about girls.
ありがとうござい
The song Girls,
いら
not...
っしゃいませ。
It's fine, whatever. Oh, this is both required, but also, like, the easiest item to get.
"ありがとう。
Okay, here we go. This is it, right? The detective office? Yeah, he took some pics of my manager while he was out. His mistress. This guy blackmailed him over it. Oh, did he threaten to post him on social media? I'll put your career in a gutter real quick. Blackmail? Me? Never done that.
Excuse me.
Sorry, did you have some business with my agency? What? White tee, black jacket, tight jeans? He even has the crispy doing clean wallet. What? Doing chain. Crispy doing chain wallet. This is, we're sorry. The heck was that about? Hey, that jacket. Yeah, the Yagami guy from Chatter. This is like a thug, just like his bio says. What's going on? Sounds like some bad rumors about me are getting around. What's been going on since I've been out of town? She mentioned Chatter. Time for some buzzwords. Saw? Fraud? Threaten? Are done. Here we go. Boss doing this much damage already? Looks like the majority of it is from the past few days. Seriously, what happened here? Here we go. Got threatened. No. Okay, these two. Just ran off, saw my own eyes. From yesterday, seen focus around Champion District. Clairvoyant. All right, we got all the keywords now. Nice. So, literally in terms of the town go missions, right? Or city missions, actually. Ironically, the only thing I'm missing on here is the master... is the Master Systems, one of which I can't get until the final chapter. Now, it does say I'm missing one, though, so I might need to, like, look up into which one I'm missing. Yakami, get out here! What the heck?
Huh?
What the heck is this? I'm scared. Don't you worry, Taro. Grandpa's gonna beat Yakami to a pulp. But Yakami's scary. Don't cry, Taro. Grandpa promises Yakami's butt is grass. Oh man, it's after me? What the heck's going on in this town? I have a real bad feeling about this. Gosh, no,
Excuse me.
Set. Huh? No goods come back who robbed my adorable grandchild. No, this is all a big 500 yen. Yeah, you hit up 50,000. How low could you go? So Grandpa's been itching to beat up whoever shook down his kid. But now hold on, it's sure I'm Yagami, but I've never shaken anyone down. Dang it. Two arms!
Huh?
The same old man? Are they twins or something? Where's this Yagami? I'll slice from the bits. Wait till I get a taste of my eighth Don's blade. Oh, that's worse. Yagami, show yourself. How could you do this to my grandchild? I'll carve you right up.
Are you serious?
Oh, broadsword? Holy crap. They triplets? This is getting bad. They're gonna pin me. Okay, so I did look up what I need to do here. Wow, guess grandpas go berserk mode when their grandkids or something. Alright, got out of that somehow. Still though, what the heck? Chattered something but useless rumors. Guess I'll start hitting up my old haunts. Oh, first up tender. Please. Yes, the number of reports we've taken on him have gotten a lot worse in the past few days. We need to speak to him in person. Even so, I don't know where he is. That's so. Well, if we see him, we'll reach out to us. Sure, this will be our first call. Guess the rumors about the police being after me were true after all. It's sure is a bad day. Let me see what Masuda has to say. He never snitched on to me to the cops. Hey, Masuda.
Doc!
You okay? Cops are just here. Something about you being a cook detective? I don't know what this nonsense came from. When I got back into Kamurocho, my rep was already tanked by someone.
Hey.
You know anything about this? Even just a rumor? I've been hearing that this... Sorry. Been hearing this... Jeez, okay. Talk. Ugh. Long talk. Been hearing this detective with your name's been blackmailing cheaters with wiretapping pictures. You're even shaking down kids, making hostess miserable at the bars. No idea about any of this. Then they can only mean an imposter on the loose.
Huh?
imposter of me? What could somebody get at pretending to be a regular detective? No clue, but he wants people to know he's you. Whenever he's finished raising heck for somebody, I'll throw a bunch of your cards around, like this one. Card looks like the real thing. We throw them around like a counterfeit, like confetti. Guess he has tons of them. Yeah, where can imposter get so many of your business cards? Either he made his own copies, or he stole them out of my office. From your office? You lock it up when you leave, right? I don't think I can remember the last time I locked up. You mean 3 years ago? Because I'm pretty sure, like, I constantly had to, like, pick the unlock. Or pick out the key for the lock.
Oh.
Jeez, talk about careless. Did you forget this is Camarocho? I'd be careful from now on. Anyway, the imposter did sneak into my office. He might have left some footprints. What the? This place is a sty. Was somebody partying here while I was gone?
Seriously?
Guess the phony Yagami really made himself at home. Okay, bold. But also stupid. There's gotta be some evidence we're dealing with here.
Suspicious.
Hot pot. Actually, that pot's pretty big, full of chili shrimp. Looks like it. Well, wait, this shrimp's barely been touched. If something came up in the middle of the dinner, like a client to handle.
Hey.
Come on, put your trash where it belongs.
What the?
This place where you get booze. Must be really
No
living it up.
way.
Oh, come on, there's a cat right there.
Hey. What the?
Sorry.
Suspicious.
Oh. No chance of messing with the sound system at all. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if there's a hidden cat somewhere.
Hey.
Touching my documents.
What the?
Oh, this is mine.
Hey.
TV's not turned on, but that's my bad. Best clue is the pot of chili. Still warm, so I doubt my posture been gone long. He also barely touched it for some reason, which could mean he saw me coming. That explains why he left the suit here. That would mean he hasn't gone far either. Man, this stuff almost reeks. I doubt anyone could around this for long smell like garlic and chili.
Wait a minute.
Can track my scent.
Got something? Who's a good boy? I believe in you, buddy.
Where a B&E chef went? Alright.
Doing great. This way, huh?
Okay, Rampo, where are we going?
Doing great.
Okay. No way! Fake. Please, no! Only sharing these pictures of you cheating in the world, huh, Mr. Big Shot Company Manager? No, anything but that. I have a wife and child. Should have thought of that before you cheated. That's on you. Think of it as a 500,000 yen learning fee. I couldn't afford that. Better listen real good, pal.
I'm Takayuki Yagami.
Hey!
You're? Now wait, all the people. You're Yagami?
I'm
Yeah, you got it.
Takayuki Yagami.
Really?
Hey.
Look, I'm not stupid. You're Sakakibara from the Neo Kengen, right? What? How did you? what I really want to know is how people mistook you for me. What exactly is going on? I'm the real Yagami. These guys some
Nope.
phony. No, I assure you, that's not Takayugami. I'm more in shape than that. Got this ladder thing, yeah? Hit me out of the blue. You're gonna impersonate me? At least try to hit the right.
Hey.
Let's get Rim out of the jigs up. Kasai, you're in this too? What are you trying to pull here? It's... You messed us up, Yagami, not once but twice.
Mess with me.
We're finally getting back on track as a Neo Keihan gang. You had to go and ruin it. And even our main man Koga's gone now too. Right, so this is just some petty revenge. That's why you dragged my name through the mud? Try to ruin my business? You even got some ticked off fogey to come from my head? You two really are some piece of work.
Showtime!
It's your fault I'm starving again. So you're gonna be my meal ticket from here on. Come on, Sekibara. Two of us combined? Sure we can whoop his butt. Yeah! Alright. I'll make sure to take care of this for good long. So let's take you out. So let's just do that real quickly. Yeah, no, we didn't like... Yeah, I swatched out of Crane too soon. I could have, like, parried. That's over with. So, Tox, well, you're able to clear your name after all. Yeah, geez, that's one heck of a mess. Well, at least you got a taste of what it's like to be a local celebrity, didn't you? Guess so. More of a taste, actually. I think I had my fill. Working from the shadows as a discreet detective suits me just fine. Sounds like you and I are both happy in some peace and quiet. Well, here's to that the last.
Yeah.
Right. Here's to peace and quiet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we need to work on this one. Projectile counter. Oh. I think I might need to grab this one here soon. That being said, I'm scared to ask. Okay. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm scared to ask. Do I have a solid piece of paper I can write on? Probably this one. Alright. Let me find out. So 40k. Oh gosh, math. 40, 45, 50. Hold this one. 50. 55, 65, 70. 70. 110. 130. 140. 141, 143, 143.7, 143.7, 143.7, 144.9, 147.4, 157, 167, 187, 227.4. Okay. Grain style. 20, 20, 30, 40, 45. Okay, let's start from the bottom. 10, 20. Math. 10, 20, 40, 60, 65, 67, 67, 5, 70, 70, 70, 80, 90, 90, let's go with 100, 110, 125. Holy. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 120, 130, 150, 155, 155, 160, 165. Okay, so this leads to a grand total of math. $557,000 SP. $557,000 SP. Not including boxing style. Like, boxing style, we can get most of that. Most boxing style is optional. We don't need that. Oh. Why, people? Let me have skateboards. Move. Skateboards. He George Ushiromi at him. Let's go.
What a waste.
Okay. We just now need a casual 552,000 more. Okay. Hypothetically, if we get like 1,000 per fight. That's still 550 fights. Okay, obviously speaking, right? Obviously we're gonna be grabbing some of those from, like, some post-story stuff, but, like...
And stay down.
Okay. Now we need 550. So unfortunately, I'm gonna need to beat up
What a waste.
So I'm gonna have to be doing that a lot. Yeah, if I want my 557,000, I'm gonna have to do that a lot. I'm gonna have to engage in any fight that I see now. From here on to the rest of the stream, just here onto the rest of the story. Any and all fights, and then, like... Oh, jeez. Okay. Story time.
Then let's get this over with.
Let's start with the video. Any thoughts you'd care to share? I found it on a flash drive in Kitakata-sensei's room. Or should I say, Kawana's. I take it that means he's the one who recorded it.
Yes.
That means Kawana already knew back then the rest of you were bullies too?
Yes.
If that's the case, then why was Shinya Kawai the only student thrown under the bus for it? Kawana-san didn't show that tape to anyone else?
We had no idea we were even being taped. We didn't find out about the video, or the reason he sat on it so long until way after graduating.
Why exactly did he sit on it for so long?
Kitakata-sensei said he kept it so he could teach us for the rest of our lives.
What?
If that video came out at the time of the incident, I'm sure life would have been hard for us then. After all, Kawai was exposed online, and that would mean millions of yen in compensation for damages.
Yeah, but you guys could have wound up in the same boat.
No. At most, we would have come across as dumb kids he roped into helping him. We might have caught some flack, but people would chalk it up to kids and their cliques and move on. But that's only how it would have gone if it had come out while we were still teenagers.
You're saying circumstances are different now?
I have a child now. A husband, an upscale apartment. If the world sees that tape now, I'll lose it all. And what do you think would happen to my son? The son of a woman who drove a kid to attempt suicide. His life would be ruined. Reporting is more than kids being cruel. Mitsuru jumped from the school roof that very night and is still in a coma today.
I told you to take it.
I get it. You have that much more to lose now than when you were a kid.
So with the video's leverage, Kitakata has continued to teach his former pupils.
Same for all my classmates. Kurokawa Academy is a prestigious school, after all. Most graduates go off to great universities and land high-paying jobs. One started his own company. Others have families.
And they're all in your position too, huh? If that video gets out, they lose everything.
Exactly. Do you get it now? He waited for all of us to get what we wanted in life. just so he could threaten to take it all away. And when that time came, he started contacting us. Every student you see in that video.
When was the first time Kawana approached you?
5 years ago. I was out on a walk with my son when he came strolling up out of the blue.
Oh, okay, when he... Okay, 5 years ago.
At first, I
Jeez.
barely recognized him. His eyes were so hollow. Then, without so much as a word, he took out his phone and played that video. He's a psychopath.
Well, all you kids tormenting Mitsuru looked pretty psychopathic to me.
Oh, and you're so perfect. An angel who never once acted out of line. Never lashed out at someone weaker than you, or sided with the group to shut someone out. Everyone does it. We were just lucky enough to have some creep tape us, picking on some kid who couldn't take it. Why does this have to happen to me?
I'd say it's because bad things happen to bad people. You'll sling your barbs from a safe distance, but once you're on the other side of it, you curl up and play victim.
You said it was 5 years ago that Kawana showed you the video? Reminds me of something Shirosaki-sensei was looking into.
What?
There was this guy, I think his name was Shinya Kawai. Something about him getting snatched off the streets about 5 years back.
Ooh. Kawana stepped back into Mamiya, set alive 5 years ago.
Then it was you guys. You're the ones who abducted him in Kamurocho and murdered him.
No, it wasn't us. We could never do something like that.
Wasn't us, huh? So you're not denying he was murdered after all? Who was it then?
All Sensei told us was to find Kawai somewhere in Kamurocho, and bring him back with us, no matter what it took.
Did Kawana tell you what he wanted with him?
He needs to be there when you all beg for forgiveness. Is all he said. And if we refused, he'd leak the video. So we all went to see Kawai, but he wanted nothing to do with Sensei. Considering he'd cost him everything, that came as no surprise.
But doing nothing would cost the rest of you everything too.
Yes. So we had to force him into our van. After he put up a fight.
Yeah, that lines up with what the local eyewitnesses said. So then what happened? Nobody's heard from the guy since.
We were directed to bring him to a wharf in Yokohama. And that's where we begged for forgiveness. After that, he said we were free to go. All except Kawai.
So you left him there alone with Kawana?
We had to. The day after, I got a message on my phone from Sensei.
What did it say?
Nothing. There was only a video. It was of all of us, pushing Kawai into the van. Turns out he recorded what we did in the city. You can see all our faces so clearly. How we covered Kawai's mouth as he screamed for help. Even if you know all the backstory, the video is a clear-cut abduction. As I was watching it the first time, another message came in. This time, a picture. When I saw it, I just went cold. That's when I knew I would never be able to escape him. It was a picture of Kawai. Dead.
Oh.
Anyone who saw those messages would think we killed him after shoving him into the van.
And that's how he got his real leverage on his former students.
Since then, we've been at his beck and call. No matter what he tells us to do, we wouldn't dare refuse him.
So,
He's giving you orders?
That man! He forces us to help him. He makes us accomplices to murder.
Murder?
they're being forced to help Kawana kill people. This case is finally
What
cracked
the
open.
hell? Murder who exactly?
Any bullies involved in suicides. That's who Sensei's got it in for. Anyone he can find across the country. He doesn't even care how old the case is. If a student commits suicide, and bullying is suspected as the cause, he'll turn up. As far as I know, counting Kawai, I think I think he's killed at least 7 people.
7? How's he doing this?
So his idea of justice is killing bullies? Across the entire country?
He said that's the only way we can atone. Anyone who drives someone to suicide must always face justice. Until society comes to terms with this, he says we'll keep getting our hands dirty. That way, we might be able to save the next few Mitsurus before it's too late for them.
Not sure I should say this out loud, but I'm kind of rooting for this guy now.
Yeah, let's not.
So was the murder of Hiro Mikoshiba part of that agenda? We know Mikoshiba drove Ihara-san to suicide 4 years prior. That has to be why Kawana let Ihara murder him, and how you found your role in establishing his alibi.
Not just me. Grabbing Mikoshiba required a good number of people. All the people who pinned Ihara down. And even the ones who filmed it, they were working for Sensei.
So that's how it went down.
We had an unspoken agreement that we wouldn't directly take part in any killing. He just makes us his accomplices somehow. Like luring a target or digging a hole for her body. But the one thing we can't ever do is turn him down. If we do, he'll send his video of us abducting Kawai to the police. And then Kawai's body will turn up with our fingerprints all over his corpse. And we know that because he's hidden Kawai's corpse in a freezer somewhere.
He's preserving one of his murder victims?
So as long as he has that, you're wrapped around his finger.
Oh, jeez. So, one thing I've been wondering for a while now is how, like... I'm still, okay, even then I'm still wondering, how is RK specifically connected? Like, specifically RK connected here. Like, we're discovering Kawana's, like, Kawana side and all this, but, like...
Sounds to me like Kawana's had one thing on his mind for 13 years. Sitting on that video and becoming an Ijincho handyman was all in service of his real motive, killing off bullies. He's dragged all his former students into this hell, until the day it destroys every single one of you.
Is today that day?
We'll see. I'm still curious about a few things though, if you don't mind.
What?
There are these scumbags chasing down Kawana called RK.
Yeah.
What part did they play? Strangely enough, they never came up once during your confession. So tell me, why'd they come for Yokosawa?
That I don't know for certain. But Sensei did reach out to Yoko-chan about 6 months ago over the phone. He was asking her about the suicide at Seiryo High.
The suicide at Seiryo High. You must be talking about Toshiro Ehara.
The lawsuit played out like no bullying took place, right? That the school wasn't responsible. But Yoko-chan was a teacher there, and Sensei was able to get the truth out of her.
How'd he do that? What did he say?
From Yoko-chan's perspective, she and Sensei were both just teachers dealing with students attempting suicide. I think that's why she let her guard down and told them everything. After learning the truth, Sensei believed Mikoshiba needed to be held accountable.
So if Sawa-sensei hadn't talked to him, Ihara wouldn't have gotten involved? And none of this would be happening in Ijincho?
Possibly.
No, this isn't right. Sawa-sensei didn't know Kawana's identity or his objectives. She thought she was just talking through her problems with a sympathetic ex-teacher. At the very least, she sure as hell didn't deserve to die for that!
It's not like we're the ones who did it.
Yeah, like a RK
Who is it?
connection is still
Block number.
confusing.
Hello?
Yo, know who this is, Yagami?
Kawana?
Yeah. I heard you're looking for me.
Where are you?
I'm willing to meet you now if you come alone. But you have to let Mamiya go in exchange.
What?
Alright. She's free as soon as I see you.
Works for me. Then come on down to your office. I thought I'd let myself in.
What?
Gotta say, this chair's pretty comfy.
Pretty sure I locked up behind me when I left.
We just had a sub-story saying
Listen,
otherwise.
I'll only meet you alone. No one else. And don't make me wait long, or I could change my mind.
He told me to meet him alone. You can let Mamiya-san go once I confirm he's there.
You gonna be alright by yourself?
Well, he already knows Mamiya-san's with us. I'm guessing he was watching us from somewhere. And I can't afford to do anything that would piss him off enough to make him disappear.
Got it.
Oh, we'll take care of this end of it. Shouldn't you move your ass?
Okay. So I guess I can see why they would have thought that sub-story would have been previous chapter. Hold on. Hold on, I need the, he faced into the ground.
You're a bigger joke than I thought. Is that about it?
What? Nope, game. I wanted fierce hit.
And stay
Oh,
down.
I lost out on 80 points because the game wanted me to do it. Lost out on a fierce hit because the game wanted me to do, let's just focus on story. It's fine. Hey guys.
Really, guys?
Okay, see, there we go. 2 fierce hits, untouchable, I'll take that. EX action. We would have gotten a bit more points if we... We would have gotten a little bit more points if we, if we mercied.
And stay down.
There we go. Okay. 142 to go. Or 542. Hi.
いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうご
540. Now, let's ignore those for now. Because otherwise, I'd be fighting all day. There was a spot. Yeah, there was a spot in Yokohama that I was able to grind like some SP4. Worst case, at the end of the second playthrough, if I still need more skills, I probably will like resort to that.
Hope you don't mind I let myself in. Now, are you gonna hold up your end and release Yui Mamiya? Come on. You and I can either try to make this work, or neither of us is gonna get what we want. So, you gonna make the call or what?
Hello? Yagami-san?
I'm with Kawana. You can let Mamiya-san go.
Got it. Will do.
Sorry about all this, Yagami. Why don't you sit down? Maybe it's time you and I had a heart-to-heart. How's Kaito holding up?
Kaito-san's recovering in the hospital. For now. Sawa-sensei is another story, though.
I can hardly believe it. She was the last person I wanted to get mixed up in all this shit.
If that's the case, why were you already waiting in her apartment? RK's top men were lying in wait over there to get their hands on you. So why was she the one lying on the ground? Answer me, Kawana. Was it because of you?
Would you feel better if it was?
How dare you?
You're thinking that if you hadn't stuck your nose in her affairs, she might be at home grading her papers right now. You tell me. Is that what's eating away at you right now?
Ooh.
Because if it is, you're mistaken. That guilt is mine alone to bear. It's my burden to carry. When I saw on the news that she had been murdered in cold blood, it felt like the whole world had stopped spinning to me. I would take it all back right now if I could. But unfortunately, to fix this, I'd need to turn the clock back further than you'd think.
You mean back to when you were a school teacher?
Yeah, basically. Back to when I still had a little faith in humanity. Seeing someone's life get cut short, you never really bounce back from it, do you? But I don't have to tell you that. I did my homework on you, Yagami. It seems you were a fairly accomplished lawyer. You even scored a murder acquittal. But we both know how that ended. The death of an innocent young woman.
Not entirely his fault, but okay.
You and I are the same.
Yeah,
We both have scars. And they're the type of scars that never fully heal.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
Talk.
But for Sawa-kun, it was 13 years ago. The very day before Mitsuru Kusamoto jumped, she stopped me in the hall so she could tell me about how serious the bullying really was. Up until that day, I just assumed it was boys being boys, teasing. I figured it was harmless, that they'd get bored with it, and then they'd move on. I mean, come on. Kawai had to have been twice the size of Mitsuru. It's not like I'd seen any fighting. So I warned him not to overdo it. And eventually he would take the hint.
Well, according to what I was told, you smirked, actually.
Yeah. I guess that's what I did. I was too late. Sawa-kun had to point it out. Sensei, how could you be so blind? She asked. Her eyes were this piercing mix of pity and scorn. According to what she told me, nearly half the class was bullying Mitsuru. She said she'd seen him at the station. She made it sound like he had half a mind to jump onto the tracks right then and there. I'm not so presumptuous anymore. But back then, I used to think my students were my biggest fans. I thought I'd won their hearts and minds. But the look on Sawa-kun's face that day made me see the truth. I couldn't just go on smiling like nothing happened. So I decided to do my homework. The next day, I put a hidden camera in the classroom after school.
So that's how I got the bullying video. I'm gonna ignore that thought, but like, okay, I had a random thought being like, so he's recording his class the entire day, right? Or just that one day, or yeah, just that one day in particular, or?
So you admit that you're the one who recorded that video?
Yeah. You saw it, right? Talk about the ugly side of kids. Hard to watch, wasn't it? Unfortunately, by the time I picked up the camera and saw what it recorded, Mitsuru had made his jump. I missed him by a few crucial moments. What happened in that classroom was the final straw. Later on, all the bullies were asked what happened. Each and every one of them lied. Kawai started it. It wasn't our idea, they said. To anyone outside of it, all they'd seen was Kawai forcing Mitsuru to do his bidding. So the people held culpable were Kawai and myself. The callous homeroom teacher who deliberately turned a blind eye. That was the day I began living my life with real purpose.
So you couldn't forgive your students who got away with bullying. You went so far, you put aside your own life to make sure they atoned somehow.
That's right. Mitsuru Kusamoto's still a vegetable. He's as good as dead. But I don't care. We have no right to forget about him.
You say that, even though Sawa-sensei ended up paying for it. I'll ask you again. Why were you at her apartment the other day? Don't dodge the question this time.
I wouldn't say I dodged it. But I suppose I should explain from the beginning.
Okay.
4 years ago, there was a suicide at Sawa-kun's school. It was her own student this time. You know this, right? A student at Seiryo High School? Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah.
When she was in court, Sawa-kun had no choice but to say there wasn't any bullying. Soon as she told me that, I knew Hiro Mikoshiba would be my next target. Of course, she had no idea about any of that. When Sawa-kun learned Mikoshiba had been murdered, though, she reached out to me herself.
What did she want?
She had a sneaking suspicion that I was involved in his death. She called me a few times, prodding carefully for answers. Quite the perceptive lady, really.
And? What kind of answers did you give her?
I denied any knowledge of it, but at one point, she mentioned something kind of odd. That there was a detective at the school already investigating the incident.
Huh?
She meant you, of course. A detective already knee-deep into the case, despite the police barely even knowing about Mikoshiba.
Wait, so Sawa was the one who told Kawana? Okay. So how... I'm still wondering, how is RK involved in this? Because in a weird sense, it's like... RK is positioned as, like, the quote-unquote, like, Yakuza, quote-unquote, like, ultimate antagonist of the game. But in theory, they're kind of... In a roundabout way, they're doing the vigilante work of this bad group here. So Because they were trying to find Kawhi. Like, they're trying to they're trying to get Kawana, who is the person who was murdered. I just realized Talk is just, like, tilting his head back and forth. So, like, they're trying to find Kawhi, who was... Because he's... Did one of the high school groups, like, tip off RK? And they're... Like, why would RK do justice here, though? Like, I am so confused with what's... Other moral
The
standing right
police are
here.
a pain in the ass. But when an out-of-town detective comes sniffing around, that's bad. I knew I had to act fast to get you off the trail. Although, Sawa-kun was a problem too. I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone.
And then what?
First, I found out where the two of you would be meeting up, at that little cafe. Then, I hired the Leo monk to step in. But you put up one hell of a fight. They had strength in numbers, but you would have taken out the whole group if I hadn't stepped in. Nonetheless, my other message went through. At the same time, Sawa-kun was handed a photo of Mikoshiba's final moments. I left that task to someone you know. Yue Mamiya. They hadn't seen each other in 13 years. Sawa-kun had no idea.
Oh, wait, okay.
The lady in the sunglasses. Yui Mamiya was involved in that too?
Everything I did that night was intended as a warning to Sawa-kun. Although, I guess I didn't have to be so extreme about it.
Yeah. Sawa-sensei was too smart. She must have started suspecting that you'd had something to do with Mikoshiba's murder. After all, who else could have known we'd be meeting at that cafe? She'd have traced it right back to you.
Even if Sawa-kun had started to suspect me, I knew she wouldn't sell me out to the cops. We're too alike. The both of us lost students to suicide on our watch. That said, I couldn't bear the thought of dragging her down into the mess I started, so I scared her off, and I thought she would stay away. The day she was killed, she called to ask if we could speak in person. I could tell something was wrong. She was on the verge of tears the whole call. Then she broke down. I asked her why, of course, but she wouldn't give me a straight answer no matter how I tried to phrase the question.
So then what? Did you just waltz on over there? It doesn't seem like you.
Watch it. You don't know me well enough to say that.
Maybe. But I assume you had some sort of plan going in. Were you gonna confess to her?
Here's the thing. If she'd figured out that I was behind Mikoshiba, and it didn't sit well with her, I would have told her every last detail. Sawa-kun, no. I think she would have understood me. Or at least that's what I had believed. In hindsight, I think she was forced to make that call. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure she'd have rather washed her hands of me. Hard as it is to hear, I think she called me under duress. RK probably had her hostage. That would explain the vague responses. That's probably why her voice was trembling. It's tragic.
You mean it was RK? Why do they want you so badly anyway?
I don't know.
Yeah,
What?
that's...
If I knew their angle, I'd be doing more than just scurrying around.
You serious?
Believe me, I'm just as clueless as you are, much as I hate to admit it. Honest, I'm not thrilled that a small army wants my head on a platter. Have you noticed how RK seems to show up at the worst possible times? Someone must be pulling their strings.
Then we're on the same page. At least we agree on something.
Just a sec. Yeah. I'm still over here with Yagami-san. You're not being tailed by any of his guys, are you? Okay. Then I'll meet you right now.
Huh?
That was Mamiya-kun.
Yeah.
She said she's free. You guys have been true to your word. Tell Sugiura-kun that I said thank you.
Now you want to go? We still have some business to settle here.
Now remember, I'm the handyman here. Let me do the dirty work. I don't know what else to tell you. But you need to get out. While you still can.
If you disappear into the night, I don't want to go busting my ass just to find you again. Before you leave, I'll need some contact info. A phone number would be nice.
Oh, no need for that. Far as I'm concerned, this is goodbye.
I wouldn't count on that.
You won't get away.
Don't you have anything else to do?
Not really.
You don't give up! Don't you have anything else to do?
The range on that. Oh, wait, what?
Hold up.
Leave me alone! You don't give
You
up!
won't get away.
That barely clipped his leg. Let's go.
Look at you!
Hold up.
Jeez, he's fast.
You don't give up!
Although I wish these a lot of the time weren't quote-unquote scripted, but to be okay, let me clarify. I wish most of these weren't scripted.
Catch you later. Damn it. Get back here.
What the? Where'd he go?
Probably in a car, about to drive off.
Kawana!
You guys again. You really need the masks? Come on, Kurakawa kids.
You heard that, right? The detective here already knows everything.
Kawana!
What are you going to do now? What do you think happens when he spills everything? Sounds like your lives are over, unless you shut him up.
Don't show your faces.
But Sensei, you'll finish the job for us, right?
Huh? Is that you, Akaike?
Yeah, exactly. Why you show your face?
Oh, he's even got a name to your voice.
Answer me, Sensei!
I know. I'll be the one to finish it. You just knock him out.
Okay then. Time to learn your lesson!
Come
Yeah.
on. What kind of lesson is this?
Yeah, they don't want to be murderers, but like, it's. Alright, sorry guys. Sorry guys, I need SP. I need the SP here. Wow. Fierce attack would have been more. Shoot. Yeah, fierce times 4. Although again, don't get so mad. Don't be so stiff. Step on it. Okay. I'll take that for now.
Kawana! Oh no, Kawana! Really? So nice of you to stick around. Mamiya-san. Well, since Kawana couldn't stay, sounds like you're not out of the woods just yet, huh?
All right.
13 years in the past. Mitsuru Kusumoto plunged himself into a coma, sealing his fate alongside Kawana's. Ridden by guilt, Kawana sets off on a path of vengeance, and the bullies he drags with him are shackled to the shadows. However, Yokosawa's murder serves as a deadly wake-up call to what he's done.
Yeah, so again, we have like 2 different like okay, so like at first I thought like the names trying to keep everyone the former police detective who lined himself with the groping victims. I thought like lined himself with the Mamiya in the groping case.
Hey. What are you doing?
Getting your identification on record, so you won't be a threat to us anymore?
What?
And I think you owe us after everything you've done. Expect me to come collect one of these days.
Hey.
Your carriage awaits, Mamiya-san.
Don't tell me we're going back to that dingy arcade.
We sure are. But try not to hold a grudge. It wasn't us who abandoned you. Higashi, you already called Sari-san and the gang, right?
Yeah, I let them know what's up. They said they'll head over when they're ready.
Did Shirosaki-sensei say anything?
Well, she was pretty stunned when I told her who Kawana really is and what he's up to.
Sounding a little smug there, Higashi-san. Taking credit for the detective work you didn't even do? Back me up here, Yagami-san.
Whatever, man. Kawana got away, and that's all that matters. Still, the task in front of us is finishing Sari-san's case. We have to clear up Ahara's crime once and for all.
Ahara, there it is.
With Mamiya-san's help, of course.
Finally, I'm ready to get some answers. Well, we still got time till Shirosaki-sensei gets here. Why don't you take a breather, Yagami-san?
Huh? That'd be okay?
Sure. I'll call you once everyone's here.
Yeah, a break sounds good.
By the way, Higashi, has anything unusual gone down in Kamurocho lately? Anything involving RK?
Yeah, about that. My guys are saying things have been a little too quiet since yesterday. Soma and Akutsu are out in Ijincho too. When they come back, they're in for a rude awakening. And they can pay for what they did to Kaito Aniki.
Make 'em pay? Aren't your Yakuza days behind you now?
That's not the Yakuza in me talking. That's just a problem I'm gonna be the solution for.
Isn't that exactly what a Yakuza would say?
Fine. Think of it as getting revenge for a brother.
Again?
Doing the right thing, damn it!
Yeah, maybe it's just how you're putting it.
Besides, what's it matter if I was Yakuza? I've got my own code, and I'm gonna do right by me.
Whatever you say. Much as things change, they stay the same.
Alright, this is the map. Might as well check on how the city's doing. Okay, so normally this is where the side case would come in handy here. Oh, nice. I mean, I guess second verse, same as the first. I'll check down in Yokohama to see if, see if that one case is available, or if that's literally only until the final chapter. Nope. Still nothing.
Look who it is. Who's a good boy?
All right. $5.42 now becomes $5.32. $5.32 now becomes $5.27. Or actually, yeah, no, $5.27. Oh shoot! Wait a second. Oh, that's cool. Guard roll. Ooh. Okay, so 527 becomes 526. 526 becomes 524. Okay, we'll grab Perfect Guard next, and then start working on these. Ooh. Oh, the next skills are gonna be really nice. One second. I just want to look real quickly. Yeah? No? We have to continue the main story until a daytime event.
Hey, Yagami-san, it's Sugiura.
Hey.
Shirosaki-sensei and the others just got to Charles. They're getting ready to grill Mamiya-san.
Got it. Then I'll head back soon.
Thanks.
$523. 523. Okay. Number slowly going down. I figured that'd be nice to grab now. Oh, geez. Okay, so main objective is to go all the way over here. We have 523,000 SP to grab. So, second verse, same as the first. I'm just going to get into any fight I can get into from point A to point B. We're not gonna buy points. Again, the objective is to beat up anyone we take. There we go.
Really, guys?
Woo! Alright, slowly but surely. I don't want to fight the Nova Richie. He's only one enemy, so I don't get that much XP from that. Okay. We lose out on Fierce, but we also get that at the same time.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Wait, that actually just punched him? Okay, okay. We're getting nice small numbers. We're getting nice small number mounts, but there's still the issue of the 20 fights or so. I'll take this down. I'll take this fast. It's fine.
And stay down.
Yeah, I mean, that's still 2,000. Okay, so maybe not 500 fights. Maybe 250, arguably. Maybe 250, arguably.
Really, guys?
Yeah, we lost out on some SP from that. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna step... no, it's fine. We'll wait till the story moves on a bit more.
Really? You too, Genda-sensei?
What? Am I in the way?
Of course not. I didn't know you still did field work.
I figured if they could pull a fast one on Saori-kun, I'd at least want to look him in the eye.
Why are all these people here? What gives?
We've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. Mamiya-san is about to enlighten us on the truth behind the groping.
Good.
Oh, and I heard about Sawa-sensei. I'm so sorry.
Our condolences.
Looks like she got mixed up in all this when RK was chasing after Kawana.
That still
But
doesn't
we're
explain
still
why.
not sure why they chased
Yeah,
her.
exactly. Like,
To figure that out, we'll have to retrace Kawana's steps.
Exactly.
That said, let's start with the harassment charges, Mamiya-san.
oh. Theoretically, I could leave again, but once more, I'm still waiting on daytime for other side things. So please talk. Long top chapter.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Pout all you want, but keep the answers straight. Got it?
Ihara's assault was designed to establish a false alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. So Kawana had you play the victim, and together you pulled one over on the police and the court.
Can you confirm if this is all accurate so far, please?
Yeah.
The person who groped you on the train wasn't Ihara-san himself. It was his stand-in. And my understanding is that he had conspirators to help him fabricate this event?
That's right.
What was Kawana doing at the time? Was he in Ijincho or Tokyo?
Didn't you hear your lady friend? Ihara-san had a stand-in. And that stand-in was our sensei.
You mean Kawana posed as Ihara himself? So this Ihara was actually Kawana. Huh.
Sensei and Ihara-san have a pretty similar build. Not sure they could have pulled it off otherwise, you know?
But some spots don't look right, like his mouth. You sure that's really Kawana-san?
That part around his mouth is fake. He said he scanned Ihara-san's face and made it on a 3D printer.
Oh gosh.
Oh, huh. You can print things in 3D now?
Well, it's a machine that takes a model's data from a computer and prints physical objects using materials like resin. So if you were to scan a person's face onto a computer, a 3D printer could accurately recreate it.
It probably like poor quality.
Details,
But
but that's what Sensei used to become Ihara-san.
Something like this. See, with a 3D printer, a piece of a face is pretty easy to make.
What the hell?
I see. His eyes are hidden behind the sunglasses, and the seams on his jaw are obscured by the mask.
It's incredible, I must say. With the mouth area so visible, it's too convincing to think he's anybody else. And with the prosecution assuming he's just another sexual predator, they fell for it.
This is no time to be impressed. In case you forgot, he had the defense fooled too.
Right.
Assuming Kawana was Ihara's double, there's still some evidence I'm iffy about.
I'm of the same opinion.
Okay. Which evidence is questionable?
I'm not looking this up, by the way. I'm trying to figure this out myself here. Not that one. Okay, it's probably not this one. The train footage? Or...
This came out pretty clearly.
Uh-huh.
So the guy in the back is Kawana posing as Ahara, right?
Okay.
Yes. And he actually didn't lay a finger on me. His prince couldn't show up.
Sounds like you had a hell of a time getting this set up.
I didn't. But Sensei sure did.
Try to press mommy on the evidence. Oh, so not this one.
Can you take a closer?
That's the Ikebukuro station.
Kawana was pretending to be Ahara. Then Kawana was also the man in the video before he got on the train, correct?
Right. Didn't...
What do you make of this?
I mean, what's there to... The one running on the platform wasn't Ahara-san.
Meaning...
There is no more meaning. That's all there is to it. The stand-in turned out to be none other than Jin Kawana, which Mamiya-san just finished explaining in detail.
Okay, well in that case, it is just their murder footage?
Any thoughts after...
Stop.
You're gonna look away? You aided and abetted by playing the victim, didn't you?
I mean, yes.
Who put this video up on the internet?
Okay, there we go.
Sensei did. He said from the start that once Ahara-san got his guilty verdict, he'd upload it to the internet.
So that was all part of the plan.
Yeah. Sensei can't forgive the law for how easy it lets off bullies. Ahara-san's the same way. His son's death was brushed aside. The court blamed his suicide on unknown factors. And that's what led them to his whole plan. The real victim is some bully who never got what he deserved, and the killer gets off in court by being convicted of battery. How would the public respond after finding out they'd gamed the law like that?
So Kawana and Ahara's real plan was to make a mockery out of the justice system.
Seems to be going well for them. The courts are beside themselves for dragging the police into this.
I guess Ahara really was desperate. He was never concerned about his own punishment. He tarnished his own name to humiliate the law.
Yeah, cop or not, Ahara is a broken man. Nobody took responsibility for his son's death, and the courts all but ignored his case. No wonder he went along with Kawana.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Sensei and Ahara-san are the perfect pair with nothing to lose. The only ones who do are the ones forced to comply. Us. Speaking of which, are we done here yet?
Oh, that still wasn't the right answer. Well, okay, so I don't think this, because we've already established that these are all the people helping her. I don't think we need to know this. I guess this then?
How about this then?
What's this? A map of the station?
We made a diagram of Shinjuku Station. The platform's packed with cameras, but take a closer look and you'll notice a small blind spot.
We've all been looking into it. So, let's say Ahara murdered Mikoshiba. If that was the case, then after Ahara had his stand-in do the deed, they would have swapped at this blind spot.
Yeah.
Sound about right?
Is I give up what you're looking for? You figured it out. You win. What more do you want?
Okay, not this then. I don't think it's this. Again, I'm not trying to look this up.
How about this?
And this is?
Before the incident, Ahara used this card to go through the ticket gate.
Right, and it was on October 7th at 7:43 a.m.
Thanks, Hoshino-kun.
Happy to help, Yagami-san.
At the earliest, Mikoshiba's time of death would have been 7:30 a.m. If Ahara killed Mikoshiba in Ijincho, he would have only had 13 minutes to get to Ikebukuro. And frankly, that's impossible.
That's what's dumping you?
Huh?
Sensei borrowed the card from Ehara-san beforehand and passed her the gate. Afterward, he slipped it back to Ehara-san when they switched places. That way, Ehara-san ended up having the time-stamped card on him. Makes sense now?
So even the entry time through the ticket gate was used as part of the alibi?
It all seems so obvious now that I hear it. Nobody'd suspect that a groping was being used as an alibi for murder.
Yeah. And on top of all that, no one knew Mikoshiba had been killed during the trial. They really pulled it off.
Anything else?
Okay, so am I actually supposed to like? Okay, you know, I gotta know. 1 second. Okay, so okay. So I'm supposed to present her with multiple things anyway. The murder footage. The Oh, I was supposed to present the transit card. Okay, so literally I can present everything. So you know what? Yeah, you know what? Sure.
How should we be looking at this?
The guy getting taken down in the footage is the real Ehara-san. Sensei had already switched places with them before the scene happened. No one saw through his disguise.
Makes sense. There'd be no way to swap places after getting caught like this. His sunglasses were removed too.
Also, the person who tripped him was one of ours. So was the one who took the smartphone video. If nobody tried to stop him, he would have just gotten away. But the most important part of it was pinning Ehara-san as the culprit out in public.
Right. If that didn't happen, the entire alibi goes up in smoke.
More or less.
So basically, this entire battery case was calculated from the start. Nothing but smoke and mirrors. This piece of the puzzle still needs an explanation.
Alright,
Is that...
The police examined the trace evidence on Ahara's hands after he was caught. And from the analysis, the same fibers from Mamiya-san's undergarments were found.
I don't know why this has to be, like, pressed, but sure.
That's right. If the stand-in was the groper, Ehara-san wouldn't have touched Mamiya-san at all. But the evidence on Ehara-san's hands suggests otherwise. Rather strange, isn't it?
I take it there was a trick to this, too?
That's simple. Before I got in the train, I met with the real Ehara-san at the underground platform. That's when I had him touch the undergarment. After that, all I had to do was go to the bathroom and put them on. That's where the fibers in the trace were from.
Just as I suspected, Yunahara fabricated the harassment.
What the police found on Ehara-san's hands was exactly what we wanted them to find. And it would serve as hard proof he grabbed me. The courts really ate it up. It was hard not to laugh sometimes, to be honest.
You're really starting to open up. That's the spirit.
Yagami-san, you sure that's enough?
Yeah, I think we've got plenty. Bottom line, groping was a fabrication. At the very least, we know that the prosecution's evidence can all be refuted.
The courts were being intentionally misled. I'm considering filing an appeal.
Are you saying you want a retrial?
I am. We'll reveal Ehara and Kawana's plot and overturn the verdict they issued.
That might be harder than it sounds.
Why do you say that, Kanda-sensei?
Well, the previous trial resulted in Ehara being found guilty, right? As the client, if he doesn't want an appeal, there's no way you're getting one. Doesn't matter what any lawyer tries to do. If Ehara refuses to appeal, then that's that.
And we'll talk to him tomorrow. First, we need to see how he reacts to everything we've got on him.
Sounds good. Then let's meet at the detention center tomorrow.
Will do.
So, we done for the night?
Sure are. Great job, everyone. Go get some rest.
And are we gonna make sure she gets home safely this time? Cause like, a lot of this...
Yo,
okay.
Yagami. You sure it was cool to let that Mamiya chick just go home?
Yeah? Why?
I mean, she helped Kuwana kill all those people. Aren't you gonna turn her in or something?
I would. But there's nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do?
Frankly, we don't have any proof of the murder she was talking about.
What, so this is all for nothing?
Nothing directly pointing to Mamiya anyway. Aside from Mikoshiba, no other bodies turned up. Which means all we can do is take her home, right? Sugiura is making sure she gets back safe.
Okay, thank you.
Fine, forget it. Why are you still here? Everyone else went home already.
Come on, man, why the cold shoulder? Am I really that annoying?
You wouldn't be the guy I'd call to hang out with. So if you're done, then go.
Wow. Straight for the jugular, huh?
Alright, so
But if it's help you need, I'll be there. I've had nothing but time lately. But only if you bow your head and ask nice. Then I'll consider it.
I know for a fact you'd help me out regardless, so why waste a good bow? Thanks for the drink.
Dude, come on. That was your cue to bow and ask nice.
Alright. The objective's here, however. Nice.
And stay down.
Alright. I think I'll, Thank you. Why didn't they go down?
Really? Guys?
Sorry. Camera angle made that a bit awkward. Sorry, man. One of the points.
And stay down.
Let go! Let's go! Come on, bring it! Watch this!
What a waste.
Again, one of the points. Skip boards. Just a casual, like... Sorry.
Look who it is.
Hey, buddy.
Stay safe.
Rest on the couch. Uh-huh. Nope, nope, nope. It's now daytime, so let's... let me exit this first. No? Yes? Am I locked out of this, or am I not locked out of this? Nope. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna open this up real quickly, and then let me open up this real quickly just to make sure. That's Suka. Wait, that's Sukano. Daytime, go to the cafeteria. Oh my... Why?
Excuse me.
Take a break.
Takumi-san.
Right, I have coffee in the nurse's office, so I thought I'd buy a drink from the vending machine for change. There's so many drinks, I'm a little lost. Maybe I'll try this one. I saw this in the commercial. Here, this one for you. Oh, I'm holding too many at the moment, but thank you. I'll have to make my own coffee, roast the beans myself. There's no stove in the nurse's office. Maybe you should borrow one from the science room. Why would you take care of the chore at school? Sensei!
Hmm?
It's like issue was up. It's Nana. Looks like she managed to recover and get to school. First time I've seen her talk to a teacher other than her and her.
Ano?
Sorry for trying to sleep. Will you still accept it? Please, I really appreciate it. All your career goals. Yeah, it's okay. Just happy you brought it to me. Nursing school.
Hi.
Before there wasn't anything I wanted to do, but now I found a path I can't wait to run down. I want to be someone who can help people who are troubled. I want to give them everything I have. I see. Well, I certainly understand. I'll give you everything I have. I got some papers from one of the last year's seniors who got into nursing school. Wanted to go to the faculty office and look at them. Here's a question. Are you okay with blood? If you can't avoid it if you become a nurse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm okay with that stuff. I'm not like Yoko.
Hmm?
Takashi? Well, she's definitely a good person, but because of her issue with blood, she's a bit rough when she treats a wound.
Huh?
Or she got much more delicate recently. But who can say? Why don't you go get hurt, Sensei? I'm sure she'll treat you kindly. Should I?
Secret's already out.
I should stop hiding things now.
The dream continues. With that begun, I'll wait until night. I swear this is the last time. Okay, you know what? What do I need to know? Morning. I'm guessing this is sundown. Okay, I'm hoping that after some story events, we'll slow things down a bit. But okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Regard. 513. $509. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 509 now. Okay. You know what? I said at the beginning this objective for this stream was to get that done. It still is. So... So I'm going to check Yokohama 99 for a certain sub-story. After I beat up these guys.
Really, guys?
$509. $499. Oh gosh. Alright.
Look who it is.
499.
Who's a good boy?
Now again, there is a bunch, there's like 100 or so that can be grabbed from second playthrough. Still. Alright, main story until we have a stopping point.
So, you're recommending an appeal? I have that right? Did some new evidence come to light?
Yui Mamiya told us some things, like how you faked your alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. You wanted the sexual battery conviction, right?
Well...
Your goal was to avenge your son and humiliate the law on a grand scale.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ahara-san, we have a much better grasp of the situation than you think.
And what exactly have you grasped?
Like Yagami-san just said, you're innocent. As far as the harassment goes. As your lawyer, I'll file for an appeal. And we'll make sure the world knows it.
Thanks, but no. I'm scum of the earth. A pervert. The prosecution and the judge made that very clear in the verdict.
On the day of the crime, October 7th, at around 6:30 a.m., you were in Ijincho, not Tokyo.
Baloney. I was relaxing at home.
Except that you weren't.
Oh?
You wanted to give the man who pushed your son to suicide the beating of a lifetime. And you'd miss out on that opportunity if you were at home, which is why you were in Ijincho instead. Isn't that right? You and Kawana's former student staked out Mikoshiba's house until he left. Then you dragged your prey into a car and brought him to an abandoned building in Ijincho, which would later become a murder scene. Every bone on Mikoshiba's fingers was broken. Remembering how he pushed Toshiro-kun to his death, it's no wonder you'd go that far.
Ugh.
You tortured Mikoshiba without a shred of remorse. You inflicted no small amount of pain and terror. There's no way you weren't there, and I'd put my money on that.
And then...
You need the whole play-by-play, even though you already know it?
Oh, not at all. I'm just fascinated by this outrageous little story.
I'll use a piece of evidence to show what makes... Ooh, okay. Oh, I mean, yeah, but...
As for what you did next after beating Mikoshiba...
It's quite a home video.
Without leaving anything on Mikoshiba's body that could be traced back to you, you slit his throat. Estimated time of death was around 7:30 a.m. on October 7th. You tossed the bloody coat and made your way to Ikebukuro Station, where Yui Mamiya was waiting.
Are you sure? I was at Ikebukuro by 7:30 a.m. Would have been impossible for me to kill Mikoshiba in Ijincho.
The person in the security camera footage in Ikebukuro was a double who imitated your likeness. The identity of whom belonged to Jin Kawana, the handyman in Ijincho. Or maybe you know him by a different name. Former high school teacher Yu Kitakata. So which name did he give you?
I don't know who you're talking about.
With Kawana in view of the security camera, you met up with Yui Mamiya at Ikebukuro first. That's where you touched the undergarments she had prepared. The police would later discover the trace evidence on your hands and pin the groping on you. Then you made your way to Shinjuku Station.
Oh, okay, so that file was actually that important.
Mamiya and Kawana acted out the groping as they arrived at Shinjuku Station. Kawana jumped out of the train and Mamiya chased after him. And then, in the smallest of blind spots in a station absolutely packed with cameras, you were waiting for Kawana, who looked just like you. With the two of you matching, you were able to swap places in that huge crowd without anyone noticing. Kawana handed you the transit card used to pass the ticket gate. Just one piece of hard evidence that places you in Ikebukuro at 7:43 a.m.
But he would have to get on there too, so did he borrow
Right
Kawana's
after the
card?
swap, Mamiya started calling for help. After that, well, we've all seen how the news reported it. You were caught in a public place with plenty of witnesses.
An active duty police officer arrested for sexual battery. The public outcry was very clear. As a result, despite it being your first offense, you were actually tried and convicted. The consensus is that it was a fitting punishment for someone so heinous. Even as your lawyer, I felt the same.
Have some confidence in yourself, Shirosaki-sensei. The prosecution, the judge, and a lawyer like you all laid out the evidence in court and found me guilty. I'm in no position to doubt you. And I've long accepted the ruling that Toshiro was never bullied. There's nothing I can do but abide by the rule of law. Right? That's all I can do, right?
I know what you're trying to say. You carried out the justice that the courts wouldn't, right?
Everything my son went through was passed off like it never even happened. School, the teachers, and yes, the court. They all dismissed the reason he died.
That's when Kawana came in the picture, telling you Toshiro-kun had been bullied. But was it Kawana's words that suddenly made you want to kill Mikoshiba? Because all of his fingers were broken while he was still alive. Was that really all just your pent-up rage?
What do you have to say, Ihara-san?
There shouldn't have been any evidence that Mikoshi was bullying. We told her the truth. I mean, Sawa, right? Right? Because Kawana told him afterwards.
Sawa-sensei, the one who told you the truth? She was the only person Toshiro-kun confided in. You had to have heard it from her, right?
Nearly hit the nail on the head, as they say.
Nearly?
After my trial, she confessed she knew about the bullying. But only to her old teacher over the phone. She had no idea she was being recorded.
What?
Kawana-san let me listen to that recording where I learned Sawa-sensei had been muzzled by both the homeroom teacher and the lawyer. That was the proof of Toshiro's bullying I'd wanted all throughout the trial. After hearing Sawa-sensei's words, I finally understood. They pushed my boy over the edge.
Was there no other evidence of the bullying? Like a diary of Toshiro-kun's or something of the sort?
Nothing. Toshiro never talked to me or my wife about the bullying. And that was probably all my fault. He was bullied in middle school, too. Kids would throw his pencil case around or hide his books. When I heard about it, I chewed him out. They walk all over you because you're weak. Grow spine, I told him.
I take it that was the wrong approach.
Yeah. I can't imagine how much courage it took for him to come forward about his suffering. I'm sure he felt ashamed about it. And I should have listened when he pleaded for help. I should have told him I was proud of his bravery. But instead, I pushed him away. And in the end, Toshiro tried to make sure he never showed weakness to us again, no matter how much pain he was in. He went to a private school out in Yokohama because he hated living with me. But in the end, he still suffered.
And that's why you didn't hesitate to unleash hell on Mikoshiba.
If you say so.
Still want to admit to murdering.
So the first time Kawana showed up was when he let you listen to the phone call with Sawa-sensei, right?
Yes. He approached me and asked me if I still wanted justice for my son. I was in uniform when he came to me too. Very bold. But it paid off. I owe him a debt of gratitude. He reassured me he had already taken care of multiple individuals like Goshiba, and that he'd urged other families to avenge the children they lost to bullying. He'd tell them that simply being branded a bully wasn't enough. He promised to deliver real justice.
If justice can be served at one's own discretion, laws would cease to serve their function. If the law isn't fair to everyone, no one will obey it. The law is only able to help the powerless because it can't be swayed by money, force, or anything else.
Then tell me, what's the solution when the law fails to punish someone who laughs in its face? To overlook those the law won't judge is to abandon those the law couldn't protect.
To render justice with confidence, you require sufficient evidence.
Some of the victims' families refused Kawana's offer of revenge, telling him it would be unforgivable. But even after rejecting his offer, not a one reported Kawana-san to the police. Do you understand what that implies? Whether you follow through with revenge or not, Kawana-san presents a solution that resonates with people. Being that the law is unfair and imperfect. Am I wrong about that?
No, you're not. But we're fighting to make it as fair as we can. Laws have to change until they are perfect.
They don't change fast enough. Toshiro's death was murder by another name. Yet Hiromi Kushiba walked free. He even got to enroll in a teaching program as a student teacher. Someone like him? It's insane! I'd die of old age before the law was ever written to be fair enough. For Toshiro's sake, I can't turn a blind eye to a world where the Mikoshibas can live without consequence. Tell me, what alternative was there to getting blood on my hands? I didn't have any other choice.
Yagami-san, did he just...
This is the first time you've admitted to killing Mikoshiba.
You really did your research, unlike those useless cops. Kuwana-san's plan was impressive, almost airtight. I didn't expect it to be unraveled so quickly.
I just got lucky. There was some dirt on Yui Mamiya that Kuwana could have used against her. If we hadn't found it, there's no way we would have gotten her to talk.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, but I'm under no obligation to tell you.
Ahara-san, you'll be sent to prison as a sex offender as it stands.
Of course. Just as I planned. The charges will be confirmed, and I'll be convicted. As for the police and the prosecution, they wouldn't be able to admit they made a mistake. I could scream, "I killed Mikoshiba" at the top of my lungs. It wouldn't matter.
Are you saying you intend to admit to the murder after you're released?
Everyone's seen the video of me killing Mikoshiba by now. It's obviously authentic, but the prosecution and the police are saying it's fake. They need it to be fake. Even if I do confess, they'll sweep it under the rug.
They wouldn't.
No, that's not beneath them. But I take it how they react doesn't really matter to you. All you want is to humiliate the law, don't you? The same system that determined Toshiro-kun's incident didn't happen.
It seems you're starting to understand, Yagami-san.
I achieved most of what he wanted to do. I can't overlook what he'd already done.
If the prosecution wanted to charge me for Mikoshiba's murder, then they'd have to retract the battery verdict. And that would mean admitting to a massive blunder by the court at the hands of a criminal. It would be chaos. Despite knowing who murdered Mikoshiba, no one would know what to make of the case. Wouldn't that just be wonderful?
I hear you. And I even get why you'd feel pretty proud of accomplishing that.
Do you?
But in this case, the guy's pretty much grabbed the tiger by the tail.
What tiger's tail?
Someone's issuing orders to the thugs in Kamurocho from behind the scenes. He's the tiger in this case. And they've been closing in on your partner, Kuwana. And Sawa-sensei got in their path. I'm sure you get the newspaper in here, right? You know, don't you? Sawa-sensei was killed after the thugs broke into her home. All because she got involved with Kuwana.
I'm aware she was killed. But this is the first I'm hearing of the reason why. And by thugs, you mean RK?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't know why they're going after Kuwana. Any ideas?
No way I'd know.
You think it could be because she got mixed up in your deadly little game?
Excuse me?
That's what getting away with murder really looks like. The more you perpetuate the lie, the greater the rift you create. And then, the unthinkable happens. Kuwana killed others besides Mikoshiba. You said so yourself. That's what brought the angry tiger into play. And if Sawa-sensei ended up paying for that instead, then how can you begin to believe your vengeance is fair?
Because she gave false testimony. She lied in court to say Toshiro was never bullied.
She couldn't name Mikoshiba, who was a minor at the time, without evidence. What's more, she was haunted by her testimony, always second-guessing if she did the right thing. And now she's been killed. Somehow that's acceptable to you? I'm gonna clear up what happened to Sawa-sensei, just like you did for Toshiraku.
How?
By going public with everything you and Kawana did. The first step is to appeal the sexual battery and undo this whole lie.
You never groped Yui Mamiya. That's one crime you're innocent of, Ehara-san. The court's verdict was incorrect. So please give us the chance to appeal. We can prove your innocence.
What on earth would I get out of that?
You get to humiliate the court again. Besides, what are you gonna do for the next half a year in a cell?
I mean,
fine.
Half a year.
Do what you want. But just know this.
Yes?
I have no intention of admitting to killing Mikoshiba in court. Is your appeal still worth a damn?
We won't know till we try. Let's go, Sari-san. We have client approval to proceed with the appeal. We better act fast.
Yes, agreed.
Yagami-san. Sawa-sensei's death isn't on me. Even if I have grabbed the tiger by the tail. That doesn't mean I killed her.
By that logic, you may as well admit that Mikoshiba didn't kill Toshiraku. You can't have it both ways. Listen to me. Everything about you, about Kawana, about why Sawa-sensei had to die, we're gonna expose all of it. That's the only thing left we can do for her.
No, it's still the middle of the day.
I'm going to fill Genda-sensei in on what happened. Why don't you head over to the office?
Sure thing.
So then, Ihara admitted to killing Mikoshiba, did he?
Off the record, yeah. He also admitted Kawana approached him to offer revenge.
That sounds like you were productive.
It's enough for us to move forward with the appeal, I'd say. How does that sound, Genda-sensei?
Genda-sensei?
The sexual battery and Mikoshiba's murder are the very same case. To clear Ihara of harassment, you'll need to prove he murdered Mikoshiba. But you don't have evidence he did, do you?
Ehara-san was captured on video committing the murder.
And the prosecution claims it's a fake, of unknown origins. The police are saying the same.
They're only saying that to cover their asses.
In reality, the sexual battery evidence against Ehara-san is what was really fake. At the very least, we can claim Yui Mamiya and the others aided in fabricating that, alibi or not.
You really think the courts will grant you an appeal for just that?
Are you saying that's not possible?
I wouldn't go that far. But Ihara won't admit to murdering Mikoshiba in court. Kinda significant, don't you think? So what chance do you have even if you do appeal? Without any decisive new evidence, you'll just end up splitting hairs over the original verdict. And what good'll it do other than damage your own reputation, Saru-kun?
So Genda is worried about Sari's career.
To be honest with you, I feel like I've been deeply underestimated.
What?
Saori-san, are you actually mad?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I am.
You have every right to be.
Listen, Sensei. Ihara and Kawana devised this plan knowing full well they could manipulate the justice system. Have we not fallen right into their trap? If we take pity on the prosecution now, we play right into their hand.
True.
So how can we worry about reputation when our duty as lawyers is to face the law?
I understand where you're coming from, and you're right to think it, but...
And another thing. While acting as Ihara's defense in the first trial, I never truly believed the claim. I didn't trust the person I was defending, and I felt sick to my stomach even being in the courtroom.
Sorry, son.
Then why take it
Hara
though?
likely saw right through that. He probably took great delight in our myopic dedication to the law. And I won't stand for that. I'm gonna show him exactly what I can do.
What about you, Yagami? I want to hear your thoughts.
Not saying it, but he disagrees with Sari. I defer to Hoshino.
We should listen to Sari-san. I understand why Ihara and Kawana did what they did, but I can't condone it.
I see. So you feel it too, huh?
Yes. Although my motivation may not be as righteous as Sari-san's.
What do you mean?
Mikoshiba's murder, the fake groping alibi, the one behind it all was Kawana, and he's in hiding. We need to shine enough light on him that the public can see what he is. And the perfect place to do it is during Ihara's appeal hearing.
So it's not Ihara you're after, but Kawana.
If we pursue Ihara's case, Kuwana-san's actions will naturally come to light.
And if we draw out Kawana, then RK and the ones backing them will make their move. Soma from RK said Sawa-sensei knew too much, which means whoever's behind them has a secret that needs to stay buried, even if it means murder. And I need to figure that secret out. I owe Sawa-sensei that closure. The only thing we can do for her now is make sure the ones pulling the strings pay for it.
Well said. I guess going back wasn't ever really an option.
Genda-sensei.
Looks like I got complacent from all the peace and quiet. Leave it to me to underestimate the younger generation.
I apologize. I shouldn't have been so impertinent.
That should be my line, Sari-kun. I suppose I have to make up my mind after all that, don't I? Get out there and do what needs to be done. And heaven help anyone in your way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You heard him.
Oh. Tsukumo? What's up?
Hello?
Yagamishi, are you still in Kamurocho?
Yeah, why? What's
I'm
up?
afraid RK seems to be amassing in Ijincho. It's very bizarre.
Are they now?
Yeah, I can't shake the feeling that the officers like Soma and Akutsu are still in town.
You think so? If I was Soma, I'd have left Ijincho by now. He's a person of interest in Sawa-sensei's murder, too.
I see. That does make sense.
Things are settling into place here, though. I'm heading back to Ijincho with Sugiura. We got a lot to go over with you when I get back.
Wonder what it could be. Okay, see you soon then.
Alright, Sugiura.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Is he gonna just... Oh! Okay, game, thank you. I'm about to say, you good, buddy? Alright, come on.
Well, now that's something. Looks like we're finally starting to see the whole picture.
Kuwana-san, or rather Kitakata-sensei, huh? And his students helped Ihara murder Mikoshiba. But there's still some things that doesn't explain.
Like what?
Like, why does RK keep going after Kuwana-san? You think that's weird too, right, Yagami-san?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the piece of the puzzle that'll lead us to why Sawa-sensei got killed. Before they came to Ijincho, RK was originally looking for Shinya Kawai, but when they found out he might have been killed, they suddenly shifted gears to Kawana. So what are they trying to accomplish?
We can guess all we want, but that's not gonna get us anywhere. Shouldn't we ask someone in RK direct? They're strengthening their numbers in Ijincho as we speak.
The goons at the bottom rung aren't gonna be in the know on that, though. Though if Akutsu or Soma were around, then we might get somewhere.
That's true.
Sitting around here won't get us any further. I'm gonna head into the city for a bit. I'm quick on my feet. That's about all I have going for me right now.
How modest of you.
Yeah, don't say that, Yagamishi. Otherwise, what ground do we have to stand on?
Okay. Head outside for a bit. Oh.
Hello?
It's Shirosaki.
Yeah, what's up?
I was thinking back on our interview with Ihara-san, and something he said isn't sitting right with me. So I wanted to ask your opinion.
Which part felt off?
The part about Kawana approaching other bullying victims besides Ihara-san to offer revenge. Ihara-san
Alright.
also mentioned that most of them rejected his offer, but never went to the police either.
Yeah, and?
Well, wasn't the first bully Kawana killed his own student? Shinya Kawai, I mean. Tormented by his bullies, Mitsuru Kusumoto's leap left him in a coma to this day. That event was the catalyst for Kawana's actions. So wouldn't he have approached his parents about revenge too?
Mitsuru Kusumoto's parents? You're talking about his mother, Reiko Kusumoto, right?
She's in the suit in the Ministry of Health, but now she's a vice minister.
Yes, who is currently Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health. If she accepted or is even an accessory to a revenge plot against Kawai, then there's no way she'd ever want that secret to get out. With her level of influence and power, wouldn't it be possible that she ordered RK to silence Kawana? Which would explain how RK's actions are being controlled, wouldn't it?
And you think it's Reiko Kusumoto?
You don't think vice ministers can control criminal organizations from the shadows? You know very well the answer to that.
Yeah. Tsukumo's actually looked into her before. I'll talk to him about it right. Yeah, this is genius, Sari-san. This could lead us right to who's controlling RK.
Quite a compliment coming from you. I feel better already.
Don't sweat it.
Okay. Well, we did nothing and we got points for it. Let's go. I pressed the wrong button.
Yagami-san, back.
That was quick. I figured you'd be out in the town until evening.
I was too.
Well, the day's not over yet. I need you to look into Reiko Kusumoto again. She might be the one behind RK.
Really?
Yeah. Can you pull up the picture of her you showed me last time?
Okay. More long talk. More long talk.
Okay. Take a look at this, Yagamishi. Reiko Kusumoto became vice minister
Wait,
just
the dog
recently.
is just standing there. On
It hasn't
standby.
even been a full year yet.
Looks like she's still got a good rep.
Yeah, there's almost no criticism of her out there.
The Ministry Revolution, bucking the bureaucracy. Golden parachutes don't fly with Kusumoto. Go her. Vice Minister is pretty high up there, yeah?
Big time. If she really did take Kawana up on his offer, silencing him would be the quickest way to save her skin. And in that case, she'd need some kind of connection to RK.
Some kind of connection? A bit vague, no?
Fair enough, but RK already took an innocent life while hunting Kawana down.
Right. And after killing Sawa-sensei, they tried to kill me, too. Still, no matter how dangerous the gang, murder is a risky proposition. Then again, if someone's pulling the strings, they have a lot less to worry about. Especially if that someone has vice minister status.
Well, the internet's not gonna give us much else. How about we do our usual thing? Go straight to the source.
Maybe we should.
Would it really be that easy to get a meeting with someone like her?
Mitsuru Kusumoto's still in a coma, right?
Yes?
If he's in a hospital, we can catch her by surprise there.
I get ya. That might work.
Huh. What's this now?
What's what now?
Breaking news from the net. It says manhunt for Sawa-sensei's murderer.
And?
It's hitting the network news too. The person they're after is...
Wanted for the murder of private school teacher Yoko Sawa in her own apartment, Kanagawa PD is conducting a search for the suspect, self-proclaimed handyman Yu Kitakata.
Huh?
Why are they looking for Kawana?
Shouldn't they be after Soma?
Sawa-san's former teacher before and after the incident. It's also surfaced that he's been using a false identity for over a decade. The police are hopeful that their search will turn up some sort of connection to Sawa-san.
Why are the police going after Kawana, not Soma?
If Kawana-san was caught on camera, then surely some RK thugs were as well?
Yeah, I think so. On that note, I should have been in the footage too. The police only seem to want Kawana, but why? Guess we'll have to ask them ourselves.
Oh.
Ask who?
Detective Watanabe from Kanagawa PD. He was the guy in charge of Mikoshiba's murder.
Been a while, hotshot.
Yeah, I guess it has. Hey, I'm curious. Do you have any evidence that Kawana killed Sawa-sensei?
I take it you saw the news. Kawana was caught on camera near the crime scene, plus he knew the victim. And if that's not enough, he was using a fake name. How's that for evidence?
But I saw Soma holding an ice pick up to Sawa-sensei. Plus, there were RK footprints all over the scene. So why is Kawana the only suspect?
Because the big boys with big balls at HQ said so. Barking at me won't get you anywhere.
So this is all just pressure from upstairs? What is going on here?
Why are you so bent out of shape? Kawana's a legitimate suspect, and all we're doing is following procedure. So stick your private investigator schnoz somewhere else.
You know, you sound pretty bent out of shape yourself. Where are you right now?
Uh-huh.
I was thinking maybe we could meet up. How's a free pass to bitch about your work sound? Abe-san?
On the phone, in person, there's nothing I can tell you.
He hung up.
Yagamishi, I managed to focus in on the background noise from your phone call. Despite all the interference, I have a good idea of Nabe-san's location.
Hey.
What? Seriously?
He's on the main drag in Chinatown. If you go now, I'm sure you'll find him.
But is he even gonna listen to you?
It won't matter if I miss him because we sat here wondering.
Yagami Detective Agency, quick on its feet indeed.
Can't compete with that.
Wait, can I... Oh. Wait, it's nighttime now. Come on. Wait, it's nighttime now, right? It's nighttime, but am I locked out of the story? Wait, what is? Hakase.
It's Yagami.
Yagami-san.
Time for coffee night? Well, sort of. Actually drinking over the bar called Harbor Lights. If you'd like, I want to talk to you.
Excuse me.
When we meet, there's something I want to tell you. I'm so short, but I was hiding something. I might make sure I didn't destroy a relationship with you. But I think I'm about stopping that now. Like I say. Do I have the resolution to reply to Hakuse's feelings? No. Don't you think about it hard. I've already decided the answer. Go. The final. Go. The final girlfriend awaits. Bonk. That works.
What a waste.
Wasn't too perfect, but it worked. Wait, are these five of these guys? Thank you. What the heck?
And stay down.
I didn't expect them to pull out guns. Excuse me?
Starving. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. $4.89. Four, 5. Perfect guard, Fluckfisher. Okay, guess I'm saving up 70,000 for these then, which would then take us down to 419. That, or I can alternatively get this one, which is 488 then. Wait, what? When knocked down while in another style, you can perform a rising attack by switch to crane style. Oh, that's cool. Showodo Record Sky. Oh, that's cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I think I might want to consider investing into these. Or throwing parry. Alright. More importantly. Hey. Let's finally do this. It's been far too long and very annoying. Having to constantly switch between days and night and waiting for the game to go from day to night. You game. Can I sit next to you? Of course. There's a lot of students who faint from amnesia just because the chairman's talk is just so long. Crazy, huh? Must have been tough. It really was.
Yagami-san.
Yep.
Well? Liquid confidence? Cherry's been picky lately. She's repeating this pattern of trying to say something and then drinking instead. She doesn't get a hangover from this. She's talked about the chairman's long talk for the 5th time. There was something you wanted to tell me.
Ah.
Oh, well,
Yes.
About that. Alive, I've always... Yes. Ah.
Hmm?
Akase, you okay? She passed out from drinking. Guess she can't hold her liquor very well. Oh, that's what happens when you down a bunch of stiff drinks while trying to carry out a conversation. That's something, huh? Oh, there's never a taxi when you need one. I don't know where she lives. Can't go to Sukumo's office like this either. Fine, it's an emergency. I'll just use one of the beds in the nurse's offices. Ah. Oh, you're awake. Or, no good.
Yuki-san.
Yeah. What is it now?
I love you.
Sorry, I'm just more curious to see how far he gets down the road. Ah, no, it pans up anyway. You could have just put her head on the pillow.
Yagami-san.
Also, go home. No, wait for the girl to wake up. Ah. You okay? Looks like you drink a lot.
I'm really sorry.
Guess I caused you too much trouble. No, it's fine. This is nothing. Still, I think you take me to the nurse's office. Well, this is the only place I could think of.
Thank you very much.
Something I had to tell you today. But I ended up getting scared and tried to rely on alcohol, but that was no good.
Excuse me.
My memory's a little hazy, but did I say anything on the way here? No, you said something in your sleep, but I wasn't able to hear it clearly. Seems like you were dreaming. I see. It was a very nice dream. A warm, gentle dream.
Yagami-san.
Want you hear what happened next in my dream? Yeah, of course.
From the very moment I ran into you, Yagami-san, you've been shattering my expectations left and right. I never thought someone like a private investigator could be so caring. To be honest, I can only really say this about you. Instead of laughing at me or telling people my secret, you supported me all the way, until I could finally move past it. Who knew I was busted from the beginning? But if you weren't there while I treated Nana-chan, I think I would have been too afraid. I might not have been able to do anything for her. Yet with your encouragement, I managed to put my fear in its place and do the job that needed to be done. So if you ever end up hurt or injured, I want to be the one who patches you up. I'm saying, I always want to be by your side. Remember that dream I told you about? You really were at my side, looking at me with that gentle smile of yours. I'd do anything. Anything to make that dream come true. Listen up, Takayuki Yagami. I love you with all my heart. With that in mind, I need to know, do you think you and I could be a couple?
Fuck, is it feelings? Of course they... Yeah, look forward to us.
Yagami-san!
It's a dream, is it? Of course not. It's a dream. Of course it's not a dream. Does this count as a office romance? I wonder. I guess since I'm still on the MRC advisor, it does. Going to call as chairman and other teachers for a ceremony. And for the students, we should invite the graduates.
Excuse me.
I think you're jumping the gun a little. Just kidding. Since we're in the same workplace, come talk to me if you ever need anything. Put 100% of my heart and soul into both medical treatment and the conversation between us. That'd be great. Alright, have you be your first day at the Chinese medicine I mixed up. Aren't you trying to just check its safety with me? Don't worry, I don't mess up. Oh no.
Takase-san.
All's fair in love. Oh, hey. Even Kitty's got a relationship going on. Alrighty. That is the final girlfriend. Which, again, I still think it's kind of weird that, 3 of the girlfriends are DLC. I do think that's a little bit weird. But regardless. Anyway. I am going to call here for the night. I'll be honest. I thought this was going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, but I'll take this right now. Sure. Okay. Pick this up tomorrow, but starting tomorrow, and then maybe Thursday as well, we are just focusing on story. There is only 2 side cases left. One of them is the final side case. There is... Actually, yeah, you know what? Let me pull this up real quickly here. Yeah, no. We have nothing else to do until the finale, which means Chapter 10, Chapter 11, Chapter 12. The next 3 chapters, just focus story, which there's a bit for this chapter, so I'm gonna guess maybe like an hour and a half left for this chapter. Next chapter looks fairly short, maybe 30 minutes to an hour. Chapter 12 looks a bit extensive. And then, holy, finale is finale. But yeah, no. We're done with all side things until the finale. So yeah. Oh, also we need 489,000. We also need 489,000 SP. I also need to look into actually, you know what? Let me do that real quickly here. We got time at the moment, so let me just look into it like really quickly. Okay, so there's a couple of gauntlet missions I do need to do, but some of them don't unlock until I progress the story more, for obvious reasons, because some of them are, well, boss fights. Okay, so let me see right now. Le Gauntlet. Alright, under battles. No. 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 That one's funny. No. Ooh. Actually, yeah, let me write some of these down. Okay, so mass surrender I do need to do. I'll recopy this in a second. So cut this. So, ignore this, get rid of this. All right, so we do need to do mass surrender. Ooh. Air Yagami. I'm probably gonna add one-hit legend anyway to this. Gun grappler. Yeah, we can't do all of them right now, so we might as well just wait. And technically this will be required for the accessory one too. Hmm. 100-man conquest. Battle. Alright. For speedruns. No. 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 Okay. I already did, Ichio Sprint. That's the only one that I really need because it'll give me a record. Okay. For bosses... Mystery Stone... Ooh. Berserker Tetsuo. No. Tempting. No. 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 Actually, this Berserker Tetsuo is the only one we need. Everything else is just exit recipes. As for gauntlets, training long pants. Office complex is the empty extra vessel. Stealth extract. Yeah, no, actually, just... Huh. Okay, so with the exception of some of the battles, right? Like, Mass Surrender, Aragami, One Hit Legend, Gun Grappler, 100-Man Conquest. Everything after Mass Surrender we need to do. We've already done the speedrun. We could do Tetsuo, and then we can also do Yokohama Lima. So, so we just need to finish off, like, unlock all the rest of the battles. And we can do Gauntlet whenever. And we also need to do this for, like, equipments. Alright, well, like I said, I'm going to call it here. To everyone who stopped by, to everyone lurk, thank you so very much. Picking this back up tomorrow, where we just lock in for story. From here until the finale, we just do story. And probably also get some SP on the side. Because again, I still need... I think it's a less number now, but I still need like 480 like 7 or so. So, fun. Fun. Regardless, like I said, thank you everyone who stopped by. Hope everyone has a good night, and do please take care.